Patience and long-suffering marionettes, tired of having a hand stuck up their ass. Let's do some more Gungeon. I am wary of doing a robot run. I really don't want to do it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. I feel like doing it today. I feel like suffering through a robot run. It's really not that bad. You just have to not get hit. It's just not that difficult, right? It's just so damn easy to play as the robot. On my level of skill, it's just so damn easy because I never get hit anyway. So good, so good. We're going to be just fine, just fine. Let me turn down my speakers a little bit too loud, a little too much soundscape action going on there. And now we shall destroy every single one of these fools, and everything will be fine. I have a brand new mouse, so I am stating that right now because it is a handy excuse to, you know, perhaps shift some of the blame from myself to just me having a brand new mouse to which I am not completely acclimatized to. So hopefully I can blame all of my mistakes on having this mouse and not on my own incompetence, which is the usual reason for everything going wrong. Even if it has nothing to do with aim, I'm going to blame whatever bad things happen onto having a brand new mouse I don't know anything about. Actually, I don't know, man. It's been kind of acting up a little bit, I would say. Not so much lately, but when I first got it, it would just lose tracking a lot, and I made sure to clean the lens and all that good stuff, and now it's working all right. But I don't know. It's upsetting. Upsetting. Well, I'm not going to get that. A key would be cool. We're basically... Ooh, the barrel? Well, don't mind if I do. The barrel is amazing with this asshole because, you know, you get water on the floor all the time, I believe. Now, I might be misremembering now. I might not be correct in saying that the barrel produces water on the floor. I'm almost certain that it does. Nah, I don't remember it. Anyway, yes, I'm going to save up for that barrel. The barrel is badass. You guys know my history with the barrel is one of my most beloved weapons. So, definitely something that I will seek out. I'll be very readily use it as my main weapon forever. It's super good. Get that ball rolling. Destroy all of my enemies, please. Keep clicking, and the robot's gun is fully automatic. You just press down the attack button, and it will do the dirty to the enemies. So, kind of silly to not do that. And this should be a chest. No, it's not. It's just a very tightly arranged entrance to this room right here. Alright, let's go south. I could teleport to that, but it would have been barely a second more. I'm just rolling my way to it. And we get this. I'm going to use a key for it. Yeah. The hazmat suit. I am not enthused with the hazmat suit. I don't think this gun is good enough to break that. But hey, I guess... Do we have not enough money? 40. I guess the barrel is it. Through this weird nooblet over here. Put a gun friendship. Whatever. I'm thinking that it is. It does create water on the floor, right? It doesn't. Yeah, it does. A little bit. And that gets electrified. Beautiful. The barrel is badass with the robot. It is a self-perpetuating nightmare for the enemies. This barrel is fantastic. So it will give me fantastic results that I don't want to waste right now. Ain't got no keys. Not going to be touching that. But I will throw a few fish at this wall. These walls. Let's see if the other one contains a secret room. Because I have very, very big interest in secret rooms. I don't think either of these. I don't think none of these. Any of these are doing the thing. Well, the boss fight. Might as well go to the boss fight, right? I don't think there's anything to be gained by delaying this. Right, this guy that does not benefit from having electrified floor, so I'm just going to spam the regular attack. This piece of garbage, you wanted to destroy me with your munching teeth. He was just ever so ready to sink his teeth into my face. Ugh, shit! That was upsetting. Wow, that was really upsetting to see coming into my face like that. It was very, very traumatic there. Almost pissed my pants too. true story. True story. That's so many. So many bullets. This guy has an ability to suddenly make all the bullets all the time. Halfway through this, I've had quite a few scares already. So not enjoying myself in this particular boss fight. I would say this guy is the hardest of the first bosses. Not saying that he's hard. Just saying that among all of the first level bosses, he's perhaps the most upsetting. Because he can concoct situations where you really have not much of a chance but to use that blank. Because the bullets all bunch up together like that. It's upsetting. Very, very upsetting indeed. Anyway, he's dead now. Which is cool. I mean, the ace with robot is not that valuable. Just 1 point of armor. Wow, 2 keys. 1 point of armor, but boy, I'm enthused about that point of armor. Anyway, let's go this way, continue exploring everything. Now we have the mahogany. Pretty damn good weapon. Pretty damn good weapon. We got 2 keys. 2 keys to get to 1 blue chest. That doesn't sound very appealing to me. I don't think so, friend. Let's just go this way. We never opened that chest. It should contain a gun. Am I that thirsty for a gun right now? Some pretty good shots there. Shots fired! Am I that thirsty for a gun, really? Not honestly. When you have the mahogany and the barrel, it's like, shrug, right? About that. Shrug about that extra gun from the chest, so I should just destroy it. Besides this blue level, is like, if it were green, I would go for it. If this is not, I'll just get the junk. So, secrets. I have no blanks, so never mind. I guess we could go to Trashland. I would rather not. As robot, I think my best chance is just go forward, not give myself the chance to lose health left and right. Just go forward to the next level. Did I miss anything? Possibly. I am quite certain, indeed, that I might have missed out on something there, but whatever. Just go. Let's just go. And I guess we can barrel our way through to victory here, and that was bullshit. I rolled through 1 bullet only to catch the next one with my teeth. And that is upsetting. That is very upsetting. Already losing that armor. I don't think the whole if I have armor I take damage rule applies though. Because you see, all my health is armor. So if that applied, we would be super boned. I don't know if I enjoy this weapon just to kill these guys. But it's not very good for bosses, I don't think. It is nice because it creates all... That's so close. It's nice because it creates all the explosions that get rid of the bullets. But other than that, it's not that useful against bosses. Not very accurate either. Oh wow, I thought for sure I was in plenty of cover here, but nope. I suck balls. Man, I just lost all the armor that we accrued in the previous level. It was so good too. I don't care for these brown chests, my friend. I really don't care. Alright, let's use mahogany. All of the walls. Nothing. Nothing of worth. Moving on. Yeah, that was really awful. That was the worst, possibly. Yeah, let's just go barrel. I think is the absolute best room cleaning weapon. Absolute best, my friendos. That was done. It's pretty efficient, especially with the electrifying action. Stuns the enemies. Best room cleaning weapon ever conceived, as far as I'm concerned. Alrighty. Custom sniper, go F yourself. And moving on to these particular whereabouts. Easy little bats. All get murdered. Yay! Please give me armor. I don't care about that. Ooh, one of them places. How a shot, number 4. Break the targets, win a prize. Yeah, I'm game. Let's do it. All right, let's do some arithmetics here. No, that's not the field. Geometry. Geometry is the field of math that deals with topography like this. Anyway, let's just destroy that thing, like so. Beautiful, beautiful shot. I feel pretty good about it. I need to go straight. Need to take into account the speed at which this bullet travels. This straight shot is no longer a thing that I want. Now, this will go down. Wow, this is kind of difficult, isn't it? How do we get the one at the top? I need to think about that before shooting here. The one at the top happens. It just doesn't happen, right? Probably just doesn't happen. Let's see. If I shot from here, it'll bounce into the top green thing and then do nothing. Let's just concentrate on getting this. And I don't think this will... Yes, this totally happens. Like, it's the perfect shot to get where I wanted to go, right? There you go. It wasn't perfect. Almost did not hit. I don't know how to reach that guy. Shooting that way, it just erases my shot. Shooting this way, I think this might be the way. Like, with the biggest angle. There. We'll go back to this side. Oh, that was so close, though. I had timed it better. I had the right idea, just bad timing. Not too bad, though. A green chest for 30 shells. Is that good enough? Probably not. Especially not since we got this garbage. So, that was a complete waste. Total waste of time and money. Nice! That is fantastic. Amazing! Anyway. It's okay. It's okay. No. Don't cry for milk spilt. Cry for the souls of your enemies as you crush them. Let's find more enemies and crush them. That is the modus operandi that I am quite fond of. There you go. All the fishies for you. I don't like you. Giant exploding creature thing. Grenade master. Bombastic piece of garbage. Okay. 2 keys though. 2 keys is okay. Hopefully we can make something amazing happen with these 2 keys. What the hell, man? I thought for sure that roll will be plenty. I am very slighted about that roll not going through the entirety of it. I just mistimed it, of course. But I thought it was a pretty damn reliable roll. I'm very upset about it. Okay, let's just kill all this garbage. Oh man, losing way too much armor. Way too much armor. There's no way I can possibly kill the Lich with this guy. I think he even has a pass. I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing. Let's just open this. What is that? That's a new thing. I've never seen that before. Fortune's Favor, used for luck. Okay. Enemy bullets go wide. An experimental device worn by a particularly lucky Gungeoneer. In the end, it wasn't enough to save her life, but it certainly extended it. Alright. I can get behind that. Secrets, please. Give me all the secrets. I don't know if this hit is good enough to find the secrets. I don't think it's here. I'm not going to go for that. Screw it. No more electric shots happening here. Just defensive. A defensive item, I think, is way more valuable in the Gungeon than guns or an active item that actually hits the enemy. So I think Mahogany here is pretty good. Okay, let's use this thing. Enemy bullets go wide. I don't see any bullets going wide. Indeed they do. They totally do. Gotta do this without reloading. Otherwise he will spawn a disgusting ad. Boy, is that annoying. What happened? Freaking bullshit. That's what happened. An explosion very, very lightly threw us into the abyss. And that's what ended up. Whatever, man. I'm just going to lose this altogether already. Wow, that's fantastic. That explosion, I mean, I was doing okay with the damage up to this point where that explosion just threw me on tilt something hardcore, because it was bullshit, man. It's just that explosion happening like that. The worst, at the very least. Let's see if the spice. I know what this does, don't think that I don't. If we use it, it doesn't give me anything, right? So it's a complete waste. Is like an actively much worse thing to do to use that. I realize that the way it works is gives you 1 heart of health every time you use it, and then it also gives you curse, and also then has a massive chance of showing up again, and it ends up just killing you. So as a robot, it will be actively terrible. to use the spice. I'm not going to do it. Anyway, that was like the worst Beholster fight ever conceived. I feel really humiliated about that Beholster. I feel like at least one of those points of damage was not my fault at all. That explosion that threw me into the abyss, man, that was just bullshit. Concentrated into an explosive package right there. It was just garbage. It was just upsetting. And it just makes me feel all gross inside, like I just got butt raped. I'd rather not ever feel that again. I'm really liking the defensive item though, it's really cool. Really awesome. To avoid damage altogether. Very similar. This was complete garbage too. Very similar to the potion of iron skin or lead skin, where it bounces the bullets back. So I guess it's strictly worse than the potion of iron skin. Of lead skin, my bad. Here, yeah. 2 keys. That's very nice. Only had the chests to benefit from it. Whatever. Go out. 3 points of armor. This is not good. We can still make this happen, though. Yeah, you can choke on that disgusting spice, you piece of garbage, rat of doom. At the very least, I do want to get to the freaking elevator shortcut and turn in the 20 credits. That is not a guarantee. That is not a guarantee at all. Playing as the robot and 3 points of armor left. But as long as another boss fight doesn't completely annihilate me. I mean, it was just the worst Beholster fight I've had in the longest time. As long as that doesn't happen, it's going to be okay. There's really no need to be using the barrel against these guys. It's so easy to kill. But whatever, man. The default weapon for the robot, it just drives me insane to have to stick with it. It's pretty damn good, but it just gets so boring to just pop, 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 reload, pop, 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 pop. I don't want to do that. I would rather just shoot fish at my enemies. I feel like that is way more conducive to my entertainment, and hopefully yours. So, shooting fish at my enemies, something I'm fond of. Default weapon, not so much. So it makes the Gungeon fun. Use wacky weapons. Using the default weapon is just annoying. Yeah, like remember, I don't know if you guys ever watched or played Teleglitch, but you know, you would find all the cool weapons and then you would still go back to the knife. I always enjoyed the knife though. The knife was pretty awesome. I enjoyed the melee gameplay in that game, but it was a pretty widespread gripe on Teleglitch how, you know, you get all these cool ass weapons, but you kind of have to use the knife for a long time to be able to save on ammunition. People you know, they would say, well, this is just not fun. It is so much more fun to shoot the goddamn weapons. I agree for the most part. I enjoy the knife gameplay, but I enjoy more to shoot my enemies in the face. So, I totally understand where the criticism was coming from. Almost actually use the active item the way I'm supposed to. That was so upsetting. To be just lost in all of those things that I was saying, instead of actually having my finger on the trigger, so to speak. So that's another point taken that I very much could have avoided. That was one of the easier points of damage I could have avoided. Instead though, the suck balls. That is the bottom line there. And you know, it's always so discouraging because you go into the Gungeon, like, man, this run is going to be cool, it's going to be awesome. And then you just get completely destroyed and just humiliated as a robot. Until it makes you feel bad, man. It feels bad, man. It just feels bad, man. At least all these guys are dead. That is a little bit of a silver lining there. At least my enemies have been murdered. Cupid's bow. What a piece of garbage. Just shove it up your butt. Okay, so we have another key here. A medkit. Another useful item that is rendered completely worthless by the robot. More keys. I have 5 of them. Why are you not selling armor? I am very affronted by you and your decided lack of armor pickups are an asshole. That is all I have to say in that matter. We can electrify that guy's room, that guy's that guy's floor that he's standing on. And then watch him get electrified. Oh yeah, execution through electroshock. Pretty good. It gives me a glimpse into the future when... No idea what hit me there. Gives me a glimpse into the future when they finally catch me. It's the joke that I was going to make that got so rudely interrupted by whatever the hell hit me there. No idea what it was. Probably one of these guys' bullets. All I need to do is make it through this level. And it's pretty sad that that is like the current requirement. Make it through level 3 to succeed at Gungeon. That is so bad. I'm very upset too about this whole room. Because they come at me, man. They come at me, bro. I'm very upset with their existence. 3 blank. Cool. Chests would be fantastic. Also, points of armor would be great. We got lucky in that reward for the first level boss, and that was it. That was all the armor that we have found so far. And as a robot, you can't need the armor dropping on the floor. Otherwise, it's going to have a very, very grim, very short future. Very happy to find this. Not so happy to find that, because that's another active item. Jar full of bees. Wow, such garbage. I would love to find a secret room here. Let's use the Cupid's bow to try and find the secret room. That's not going to happen. Are you kidding me, man? Very upset. That's it right now. Nothing is rolling, is coming up Millhouse. Very upset about it. I'm going to use this active defensive item to get rid of this asshole. I think it was an okay thing to do. Just prevent myself from taking damage in a very humiliating manner. Really did not realize that that was cover. Would not have been so ready to use my active item. That's fine though. Okay, this doesn't look too bad, hopefully, maybe. Hey, I am dead too. Whatever the hell hit me there? What hit me there? I don't know. I wish I knew. I think he shot point blank. I didn't see it. I am very confused about 2 points of damage that I took here. A tanker. Yeah, he shot me. I just didn't see it. I am confused about it. What do we do now? We take a shortcut. That... Huh. Is that a thing that can happen? Let's do that. Take the robot. Take this shortcut. And this is a way to unlock the goddamn shortcut, right? With the 20 credits. Hello. 2 more levels. The next one is really messed up. Shut up. Shut up. Let's go do level 3. We only need to get through level 3 in order to unlock the shortcut. We start with 6 points of armor. And we get a free... The siren, of course, right? Like, it's a no-brainer with robot. Total no-brainer with robot. There you go. We have resumed. There you go. Some electricity happening. Very nice. Of course, more stuff will be even nicer, but... You know, I'm not going to complain too much. I don't know why I threw the water there. It's really kind of a moot point to save the water at this point because I have the freaking mare shotgun. Wow, that was like the worst. The absolute worst. God damn it, man. What a horrible, horrible room. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Right now. Alright, we at least got that done. This guy's not too bad. With the mare shotgun. Just throw a bunch of shots over there. And have him get electrified. Yeah, robot, it's just a miserable experience. Probably not going to happen very often. I am just not good enough. You know, you have to recognize and realize that you have some limits where... Okay, please stop doing that. Where playing a game is concerned, I think the Gungeon is better than I am. That is all I got to say for my performance. You're really upsetting, Mr. Super Protector, and I want you to die. Mare shotgun also kind of sucks to reload. It's very, very slow. Anyway, it's not very good damage. Ooh, wow, that is lucky. That is a bullet in a weird bow. Gun bow! Failed experiment. I don't know why. Fires a large ricochet round. In an attempt to combine the combat efficiency of bullets with the stealth and recoverability of arrows, modern architects developed the gun bow. Though it proved ineffective in normal combat, it has taken on new life in the Gungeon. This is like the smartest weapon ever created. I totally get behind it. Oh, secret place, and we just get a blank back. So we lose only our time, only our dignity, little else. Okay, this gunbow. Let's test it out. Charge it up. Probably has some badass ability. That's pretty neat. I don't understand why my... don't understand why. I am just putting myself back to the level that I was earlier, you see. I just felt wrong. It just felt wrong to use the shortcut. So I felt like I'm just going to take a bunch of really dumb point blank damage here simply to equalize it with the previous run that we had going. So this gunbow is pretty badass, isn't it? I mean, very slow to fire. But I can see it being amazing against the boss if we manage to shoot in just the right way. You know what I'm saying? It's also kind of ammo efficient. Sort of. Of course, if the ricochet happens just right. I think for now, though, the mere shotgun is way better to clear rooms. I can see the gunbow being a very good boss weapon depending on the boss arena. The boss arena. Just shoot it like, you know, so it ricochets constantly between two walls. And you'll do some damn decent damage. Okay, destroy this. I don't know why I'm using the mere shotgun, just throwing bullets away. Just wanted, yeah, all the damage I took was completely on purpose. Just wanted to equalize the amount of armor that we had earlier. This kind of sucks. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to roll into it. Alright, never mind. I actually managed to not humiliate myself. Amazing. Okay. Destroy all enemies, please. Blocks. Murder. Thanks. Okay, man. Alright. It's going to be just fine now. It's just... Oh, man, my face. Oh, this itch. Sometimes you get an itch that you can ignore. This itch was completely unignorable. So I had to let go of my mouse, rely on my dodging ability for just a moment there. And scratch my freaking face! Okay, this man gets electrocuted. Alright. I think the default weapon is better for this guy because of the accuracy and the damage. It's good enough. Alrighty. Well, a little bit more money. I would like to find the boss fight, please. Kind of upsetting not to find the boss fight yet. What was that? Oh, that was weird. I didn't realize that interaction happened. How the laser got reflected on the tanker's head. Default. I wonder if that actually damages me. It probably does. The reflection on the tanker's head. These guys are just not worth my shots. Please, my friend, get wrecked by regular shots. You get a key, very, very welcome addition to my inventory. Alright, more water happening. This area now is ready for me to use it. It's a way to avoid damage. Got a lot of money dropping, although maybe that's just a perception thing from getting all the copper shells. Armor now, or armor right now. I don't care about anything else that you have, just armor. Thank you. That is all that I care for. Just the armor. I'm just going to keep on going forward. I'm going to assume, or it will be great, to find the boss arena right here. Please? Yeah. Alright. Hoping to have this gunbow pretty amazing. That is not amazing at all. I was not amazed in the slightest. How about that shot? The gunbow kind of sucks-ish. Nah. It's pretty okay. Man, that's not for sure. It's pretty okay. It's pretty okay. The damage is decent. Just focus on maybe just rolling into the bullets so this run is just not too easy. You know? It's just way too easy if I manage to avoid damage in against the freaking cannon Blargh. Obviously, just eat the hits. Piece of garbage that I am. Looking pretty good now. Looking pretty good. Just looking to the clutch play now. That is not clutch play. That is like the opposite. It takes forever to charge. That's, I think, an awful shot. Very hard to shoot in a straight line, too. That was a very good shot. I have no blanks left, and that is what happened there. I basically sucked ass. Wow, this run, it just feels like throwing the whole thing into the garbage, man. I'm going to just continue on picking this robot. This robot right here. Probably this is the last time I pick it in perhaps 6 or 7 or 10 runs until I forget the horrible disaster that this has been. But I'm not even blaming the robot. I am having one of those off days. You again with the mare shot. It's weird, okay? He had I think the exact same weapons, and that might be simply because... Oh shit, man, I hate these enemies. Simply because that's what the rat has taken, you see. That's what the rat has taken from me. Other than my dignity and my whole life, these are the weapons that the rat has stolen from me. But this is an excellent way to... Wow, awful. Excellent way to open shortcuts when you are not awful at the game. I think it's a fantastic way to open shortcuts. If you have the materials for it. Of course, later on when we're going to need 20,000 billion shells for the last elevator. This is going to be the grossest, the most disgusting. But until that happens, we can just live in this land of maybe I can just get through one level without dying. I hate you, and I hate your disgusting skull bullets. Absolutely despise your guts. Anyway, we're trying to find the boss fight right away. We can totally hit it, kill it without finding anything in this level. That's just my one and only objective that we're going to spend the rest of our lives trying to accomplish. This is possibly... I think this is totally the worst that I've ever done in Gungeon. Oh, that's not over. Hello, friend. Just get wrecked so that I may continue on in this fantastic adventure of disasters. So that all of the audience may laugh. The utter and complete disaster that is my current performance. You know, you can always have some fantastic enjoyment at my own demise. That is kind of garbage as well. I'm not a fan of the hegemony rifle. Kind of shit rifle. It's okay, I guess, and I kind of opened that, and that would be silly to open that because I just got access through a regular room. I don't know, it's actually an NPC probably. I don't want to endeavor myself into opening that. To find the boss fight. Great. Fantastic. It's so amazing. It was the greatest. It's Mary Shotgun, man. Not my more favorite weapon of all time, but of course the... What is that? Table tech money? Not a fan. The Phoenix kind of sucks ass. A key. Ain't got the money for it. So move on forward. We can drop this guy into the abyss. Nope. Nope! It's fine. It's fine because everything explodes. Everything gets electrified until that bullet finds my butt. Because I have a really hard time avoiding bullets like that. It is like my bane. I'm on the 20,000 different banes that I have in the Gungeon. Avoiding the bubbled up bullets. Probably top 5. Yep, okay. At least I don't feel like that one was a particularly awful play. It was just not the play that I needed to do. It was a good roll until I roll into the next one. I hate you, bubbled up bullets. Please go away forever. One of these days we're going to find the boss fight and we're going to actually leave this accursed place. It's going to be the most amazing time in my life. This is what I've been living for. To find the boss fight and maybe not get completely obliterated by him. This guy's annoying. Alright, that happened. Of course we get more people. Gross tankers. Okay, a little bit of money. We can afford the key now. But I'll rather not. I'll just keep going. I don't know. I for the key for the NPC or I for the key for that chest. I don't know. Debatable all around. This rifle is okay, I guess, and some money. Probably though, we do want. I would like to activate our teleporter, please. Okay, I think this is an okay trail of water right here. Let's electrify the crap out of it. Get some ammunition. Yeah, more mare shots. Making our way back to the shop. I am hoping to activate a teleporter so that I can actually make my way back up without having to run. Actually, I can simply use the teleporter back, the little purple portal. So I'm a little bit of a moron. Yeah, I hope that you are used to that already. Let's go back. Let's do this. Go to there. Get the key. And then open the yellow chest. Maybe it will be... not yellow, but green chest. It will be the most amazing ever conceived passive item in the game. You can always dream. Also, a gun would be welcome, but I don't really mind one or another. That is a passive item. That is a honeycomb. And be prepared. I forget exactly what that does, so let's read it. This honeycomb bonds with the user, releasing beasts to protect their hive when damaged. Hey, it's a passive item that I have no interest in because it requires me to get hurt. And now we have the boss fight. We get the cannon Blargh again. Perhaps we can redeem ourselves. Probably not. Probably this is going to be death to cannon Blargh once more. And, you know, just a general humiliation. Just spreading that shame and torment of the Gungeon ever further. So that I will never again love myself. Or anything that I possibly could do with my life. I'm sounding a little salty here, maybe because I'm just disappointing myself, really. I'm not blaming one tiny bit, any kind of gameplay mechanic here. It's just me being bad. All that I have to say. Me being bad. Does this work? Does that, because he is landed when he does that, right? So is that damage that he's suffering? I don't know. One way or another, it won't hurt to throw that water over there. Get him a little bit of electricity damage going on with this carbine as well. I think this is the rifle. This is not the rifle, not the carbine. Right, this place is not bad as long as I avoid the bouncy bullets. There you go. Whoa, really? Thankfully. Flying the crap out of that. I don't think we've gotten hit yet, and that is fantastic. This phase is the one that always throws me off. Most of the time, whenever he's actually rolling towards me, I have a very hard time avoiding damage. I find it difficult to get out of the path of it. Did we actually master around this? I believe that we did. We got the mine counter. I don't know why, but I don't mind it. Heart holster on your sleeve. Did that give me nothing? As one heart container. At least give me a point of armor for that. Come on, man. Jeez. I'm not going to explore jack shit. I'm just going to go. Because the mission is to turn in these 20 credits to the shortcut man, so that later we can just have our jaw drop at the price of the next one. That's the whole objective of what we're doing here. Hello, friend. Yeah. Here you have 20 super hegemonic credits. Everything make me in the breach when you're done. Hey, we got another shortcut enabled, and of course we're going to stick around this run. It might go places. You never know, man. We might find a really good gun on the floor. And then survive all the way to the end. Who knows? This shortcut's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Jump through that. This trap room is not bad. Some protection going on. Fantastic robot condoms here. Do not get hurt. Probably should destroy the ice thingy. Ice super block. Is everything dead? No. What the freaking hell, man? I was standing right between them. What was that? That was a load of garbage, it was. That's ammunition. Or maybe I just happened to be a little too close to the bullet. I just thought that I was between them. I simply was not. There's no other version of events. What the hell, man? I hate that. I hate everything. I hate everything. I hate this game. I hate your face, and I hate your asshole BS. More health that does nothing for robot. Very upsetting. Great to have some way of benefiting from the hearts on the floor. Okay, this default weapon territory here because they are so damn far. There you go. We get floaty jackasses, but this shouldn't be too bad. Oh, jackass. Okay, moving on. People garbage. I hate it. I don't know what's happening, don't know what the explosions are all about. Hopefully none of them will hit me. And that will be okay. Death! You're here to haunt me. Ah! Okay. I think we got like the luckiest break ever conceived because every enemy died right at the moment where that would have hit me. You have been humiliated. Please leave me alone, you disgusting chasey bullet. Please leave me alone. I feel like I'm once more 15 years old. I'm being harassed by the cool kids. Just being chased around the playground. Getting wedgies left and right. Alrighty. This gun. Destroy my enemies. Ring for peace. Good rolls, man. Man, that was some badass rolling. I'm just so impressed with my abilities. Avoiding damage. Damn, so good. Yeah, there's no question I think that I'm being way worse than is my norm. I mean, I'm not the greatest at this game. Will be the first to admit it. But it has never been this bad. I think when I started at this game, I was better than this. So maybe just go eat something, take a nice break. Maybe play a game that doesn't require that much motor skill. I'm going to start my RimWorld series right as I do this, right after I do this, which will be posted probably before this video because I have quite the backlog of Enter the Gungeon. So you'll probably see that RimWorld first in the series video before you see this particular run. Of course, we're buying all of the armor. Monster Blood, I believe, was complete shit, so not sad not to grab it. The only thing I'm kind of sad about is that ammunition. Here's the boss fight. You guys want to go in there? Let's do it, man. Oh, crap. The High Priest, you know, super easy. I am not intimidated, especially because we can just maybe stand here and micro dodge everything. And just stay here, be a complete disgusting coward. Okay, we're just going to stay here. Yeah, gross coward. Uh-oh. This is unexpected that we're going to blank. Blanking, I think, was the right thing to do there. And is this a strategy that will get me hurt? Probably. Because, you know, I think I can do okay. Yeah, I think the blank was warranted there. I think I can do okay as long as this phase doesn't happen out there, and then just coming here. I think we're going to go mid-ground here. This phase is a pain in the ass to be out there, but the rest of the phases, I think we can do okay against. This is the awful part where all the skulls come out. It's so hard. I need to blank again. With the weapons I have, it's just a pain in the ass to avoid that. So, yeah, wow, I actually avoided the first poison damage, but definitely not the second. Really difficult boss with the weapons I'm currently carrying. Maybe the shotgun will do a little bit better, but I doubt it though. I mean, we're not even halfway. Already got hurt. Somehow, I managed to catch that bullet. I think the shotgun will be way better against these things. Even the default weapon will be way better against these things. Yeah, that was my mistake of trying to use the weird rifle against that skull face. That should have been more adaptable. What the fuck was that? I don't even know, man. A bullet just happened to show up behind me. Yeah, this is the end. There's no question about that. one more point of damage against the High Priest is very, very likely. Where are you, friend? Okay. Not that hard of a boss. It's kind of way harder when you have this kind of really bereft setup. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Still have a chance of surviving. Reload, be able to just destroy all these bullets. We might have a chance of surviving here. Never know. Oh, wow. That was not in my head anymore, so it came back to haunt me. We were almost done with that. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this absolutely pathetic string of runs. At least we did exactly what I wanted to do. My only, one and only goal, which was giving the credits to that guy. Hello. The Gungeon is unlocked. Oh yeah. While I was working on the elevator, I found something you might find useful. It fell down the shaft though, so who knows where it might turn up. Maybe you'll find it. I wonder what else is hidden in the shafts. I'll give you a shaft, motherfucker. Let's get out of here. Chamber 4. Now he will ask for something ridiculous. The amount of money that and keys that he has for the next shortcut is just absolutely insane. But we'll see what happens in the next run. We accomplished what we wanted. Let's just focus on that. Accomplished what we wanted. Thumbs up. See you in the next one. Until then, try to be just a little bit better than I was today.